I heard that today is June 12th, and they have declared public holiday for Abiola. And this is what I have to say before I proceed. To hell with June 12th. To hell with Yoruba. To hell with Abiola. To hell with Democracy Day. To hell with Tinubu. To hell with all of you celebrating June 12th. Nigeria will celebrate June 12th for one man. But Nigeria will not mourn, remember, 30th of May, a genocide committed by Nigerian state against Ndigbo. Did you hear me? Another day has come for me to remind my people, Ndigbo, that they are not needed in Nigeria. They are not welcomed. Ndigbo are not welcomed in Nigeria. I want to remind you of the injustice, in case you have forgotten. Today is the 12th day of June 2025. A day both Hausa and Yoruba set aside to celebrate their Democracy Day in remembrance of what happened to MKO Abiola, the election annulments done, executed and implemented by General Sani Abacha and Ibrahim Babangida Fulani. They annulled the election of MKO Abiola. Free and fair election. Hausa and Yoruba agree that there is no need for them to sweep that particular important matter under the carpet. It is a cheating on the Yorubas for them to annul his election. That was even what they used to compensate Yoruba by bringing Obasanjo out of prison and making him the president of Nigeria in 1999. That is the case of Abiola, one man. Why am I telling you this? I want to remind you, Igbo man, Igbo woman, that Nigeria doesn't love you. Nigeria does not have your interest. They are remembering one man for what happened to him many years ago. But this same country, Nigeria, refused to remember over 4 million Igbo people that were massacred in the genocide that could have been averted if General Yakubu Gowon had agreed to regionalize Nigeria with Dim Odumegwu Ojukwu. On the 30th of May is a day Ndigbo also remember their fallen heroes. But the question I want to ask you is this: why is the same Nigeria not remembering the innocent men, women, and children? Many of them were starved by our Awolowo. The genocide that could have been averted, the war that could have been averted. Why is Nigeria not remembering 30th of May the way they are remembering June 12th? Why are they not talking about reconciliation, rehabilitation, and reintegration of the Igbos in Nigeria? It's a simple question. If the Yorubas can be compensated with MKO Abiola, if Nigeria can set aside June 12th, why shouldn't the Igbos get 30th of May as a national day of remembrance, remembering the fallen heroes of Biafran children? The person that caused the war, General Yakubu Gowon, is still alive. The war could have been averted. Gowon and Ojukwu had an agreement to go to Aburi Accord to discuss the restructuring of Nigeria. Gowon betrayed Ojukwu. On their way back, he said he is no longer in agreement with him. That thing we discussed in Ghana, I don't think I will be in support of it again. Without giving reasons for not moving forward with what they discussed. Was that not why Ojukwu declared the war? Was that not why Ojukwu declared Biafra? Did Ojukwu declare war? Did Ojukwu say that he is going to war? The war could have been averted, and the genocidist, the war criminal Yakubu Gowon, is still alive, and nobody is asking Gowon, why did you not agree with Dimo Dumegu Ojukwu? Why did you initially agree that you are going to sign that Nigeria will be restructured? Let every region go and develop their place. Resource control, every region. It will even help the regions to be very competitive. Was that not why they say let us go the regionalization way, the restructuring way? Gowon is still alive. No journalist in Nigeria is asking Gowon, what happened? Why did you say you will not sign the restructuring again? Ojukwu, out of frustration and anger, went to the east, hosted the flag of Biafra, declared Biafra, and started issuing the currency of Biafra Republic. Gowon now entered the east and started bombing, shooting, and starving children with the help of Awolowo. The question I'm asking is simple. That war, could it have been averted? Yes. Who is the chief protagonist of that war? Gowon, General Yakubu Gowon. And where is Gowon today? He is still safe and sound. But they want to remember, they are remembering Abiola. For one election conducted, the free and fair election we are talking about was conducted by an Igbo man named Humphrey Nwosu. And the Yorubas in Nigeria tried to divert the attention of people by blaming the whole thing on Humphrey Nwosu, that he was the one that annulled the election. Why did he not proceed in calling the other results? The man, Ibrahim Babangida, who annulled the election, is still alive, but Yoruba have covered him. Yoruba don't want to say anything about him. In fact, they even gave him honor. They awarded him with so many awards. Yoruba celebrated Ibrahim Babangida that annulled the election of their brother. But they heaped the blame on innocent Humphrey Nwosu, the NEC chairman, as at that time in 1993. Why? Because Humphrey Nwosu is an Igbo man. Anything you are doing in Nigeria, I want you to understand that Nigeria state does not love you. Nigeria state doesn't like you. On the 30th of May, when we celebrated our fallen heroes, when we remembered them, everybody was silent. Did you hear Nigeria government saying anything about it? Did you hear the senior president in Abuja? Did you hear him say, oh, this is the day this thing happened, that one happened? Is it not Muhammadu Buhari that even gave them the 12th June 1993? Is it not him that declared that day as public holiday in remembrance of MKO Abiola? When he reached the matter of Ndigbo, nobody will talk for us, nobody will speak for us. The question I am asking you listening to me is simple. Why will they remember MKO Abiola, just one man, because of his annulment of election? But they refuse to remember over 3.5 million innocent men and children massacred by Yakubu Gowon. Why? Have they reconciled with the Igbos? No. So you don't want to celebrate, you don't want to remember my fallen heroes, but you want me to stay at home as a public holiday for MKO Abiola. Huh? No Igbo man or woman should celebrate 12th June. If Nigeria state will not celebrate, will not remember our fallen heroes on 30th of May, there is no need. We will never recognize that June 12th. No Igbo man or woman should remember June 12th. No Igbo man or woman should stay at home or public holiday or whatever bullshit they are doing because of the annulment of election of one man. But 3.5 million people that were starved, Kwashoko, you can't say anything. You can't remember them. You sweep it under carpet. Even the people that say, okay, we are going to remember them, you are hunting them down for remembering their heroes. You don't love me and you want me to love you. No, tell me. You don't want to sacrifice for me, but you want me to sacrifice for you. You don't want to reintegrate me, but you want me to be part of Nigeria. No, it's not by force. If Nigeria state cannot recognize our fallen heroes, if Nigeria state cannot recognize the sacrifices what Ojukwu did in order to save his people from the carnage, from the wickedness of Nigeria and Yakubu Gowon, then we will never remember 12th of June. 12th of June is only for Hausa, Yoruba, and Fulani, and every other tribe to whom any other tribe that care to stay whatever celebrate the June 12th with them. They say it's Democracy Day. Is there anything like democracy in Nigeria? Are you guys not deceiving yourself? Which democracy? Is Tinubu a democratic president? Is he not a deceiver? Which tyrant, which dictator is bigger than Tinubu? Tinubu is worse than Abacha and Babangida combined together. Tinubu is worse than Abacha and Babangida jammed together. And I'm surprised. A man that looks so weak and doing logo like Ogbonokro. I don't know what he gave to you people. I don't know what he gave to them. That they are scared of somebody that is like Ogbono. Somebody na mi doka Isam, you know? So I don't understand. There is no democracy in Nigeria. There's nothing like democracy existing. If you cannot do for me what you do for another person, then we will never recognize June 12th. No Igbo man or woman will recognize June 12th with the rest of Nigerians. When I say 30th of May, it's a pojuna. 30th of May, na so na for June 12th, na sakwa one day wafo. You want us to remember one man with you because of his election, ordinary election, one nonsense election. But over 3 years, these men and women were suffering, receiving bullets, and now about hambo, and now about hewe, and they receive umbo, and now many things, and now starve for her. When that 30th of May reach, you will do like you did not know. You don't even want, in fact, you are not interested in the matter that concerns Igbo. Then when you reach June 12th, you go anyway. Say, oh, the day, oh, Abiola, the sacrifices, what Abiola did. Oh, but the man that annulled the election is still alive, Babangida. What did you do to him? All of you sat down and contributed money for him when he launched the nonsense book he launched. Did Nigeria not contribute money for the man that annulled the election of their so-called brother they call Abiola? They gave him money, an award. Clap for him. And they are going to build a museum in his name. The man that the reason why the freest and fair election in Nigeria, the reason why it was annulled, the man they are celebrating him. Tell me, I want you to tell me another word for hypocrisy. The man will cause you problems today. You know Kwediam, you know Jelam, you nothing. You celebrated him, you gave him money, you are criminals, kleptomaniacs, thieves. So what am I trying to say? Nigeria is against an average Igbo man, an average Igbo woman, and as an Igbo children in general. You have seen it yourself. Do I need to spill it again for you to understand what is going on? They don't love you. They never loved you. You reach your turn, 30th of May. Everybody, they waka go their business. They're happy. They are even laughing. They were even laughing on the graves of our children that died of Kwashoko. Some of them will say, oh, we will do it again. And they see it and everybody's calm. Everybody's happy. Some Yorubas, they were even taunting us. Yorubas, a majority of the Yorubas are taunting us with what happened to our people many years ago. They laughed. They said that what will happen to us. Yoruba. Do you now understand? If Yoruba no go, if they no go celebrate, if they no go remember your day, no remember their day. To hell with 12th June 1993. To hell with them and Abiola. To hell with them and democracy. To hell with Nigeria and Yoruba with June 12th. To hell with all of you. Yes, to hell with you people. We don't have any business with June 12th. As far as our Igbo man is concerned, Igbo woman is concerned, we have no business with the rubbish and the nonsense June 12th that you are celebrating or remembering. Remember it on your own. When you reach our own, we'll remember. When you reach your own, remember. Since our own is not good for national, nobody will do it national. Your own is not even important to us. It's as simple as that. The injustice. This injustice, one day, it must have an expiring date. This particular injustice, it must have an expiring date. Many people will pay for the injustice meted against Ndigbo in Nigeria. That is where I rest my case for now.